Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Impact Wrestling. I'm your host, Conman167, and it's great to have you guys all back in here today. This is our second live stream of the day. Obviously, we just came from NWA, the Circled Squared. Squared circle, circled squared, circle squared, circle squared. That was a good little episode right there, but today we got ourselves now a 2-hour edition of Impact Wrestling. This one has potential to be actually a really, really good card. We're going to break it all down. We're going to let you guys know exactly what is happening here today. But first up, everybody, it is now time for the Conman Certified Roll Call. So who do we got in here today? We got Vladimir Santos. How you doing, my friend? We got Matthew Grantland. We got Shane the Gamer. We got Tyler Crawford, Christian Vega. Nice to see you, buddy. We got Jesse Miles, Tyler Crawford. Again, getting 2 shoutouts. Braden Mish. How you doing, my friend? We got Matthew Beno, Casey Rose, Ahmed El Said, Marilyn Lulis. We got Michael Dunn, Ken Tell. We got Raul Kapar. How you doing, my friend? Bruno Sogel. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We got ourselves also Kayla Bernstein up in here. Great to see you guys. Shane the Gamer, good to see you, my friend. We got Kaylee S. Welcome to the live stream. And we're going to give one more person a shout out. Who is it going to be? Who do we got the last shout out for? It's going to be Marcus Ryan. There you go, buddy. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you. So yes, everybody, today's edition of Impact Wrestling looks like it's going to be a solid one. And we're just going to kind of break down the card here today. So the big time matchup at hand is Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards, the final match in their best of 5 series. This thing has been going on for a while. It is currently tied 2-2. The winner of this best of 5 series goes on to face the current Impact World Champion Tessa Blanchard at the upcoming pay-per-view. So who do I think that's going to be? I believe it is going to be Eddie Edwards. I think people are going to have a tough time caring about Michael Elgin versus Tessa Blanchard. I think Eddie Edwards versus Tessa is a unique enough match. Obviously, Eddie Edwards wouldn't have to win that one. But also, if you want to go from a story standpoint, Michael Elgin, he is more of a heel than Eddie Edwards is. And as a result, Michael Elgin might be the favorite to defeat Eddie Edwards to go on to face Tessa Blanchard for the World Championship. But who do you guys think it's going to be? Very curious to see who you guys think should be facing Tessa Blanchard at the upcoming pay-per-view. I do believe that this show today is going to feel a little bit on the long side. I am not overly pumped up for it. I am a little on the tired side, so that just might be me. But I believe overall it should be decent. It should be good enough. It's an edition of Impact Wrestling. You kind of know what to expect when you go into watching Impact Wrestling. It's not going to be a show that changes your life, but it is a show that can entertain you for a couple of hours. And we're going to start things off with the OVE. Ohio versus everything. Sami Callihan, is he back? Nope. No, he's not. So we're going to get Madman Fulton here in the ring. All right, so this is where we're going with it. V-E sucks. O-V-E sucks. O-V-E sucks. O-V-E sucks. There you go. Madman Fulton, he is going to be taking on the master of the gore and Rhino. So who do you guys think that this ICU glitch thing, what do you think it is? Who do you think it's going to be? I really don't know. It feels like it could be somebody just completely random, but it also feels like it could be somebody big. I have heard rumors, and this could just be me, I have heard rumors that Alex Riley has signed to Impact Wrestling. So if you guys remember who Alex Riley is, he was once the Miz's guy. He was once the Miz's rookie in NXT. Alex Riley then came up to the main roster. He was the holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase for the Miz, if you guys remember that. Then he eventually, Miz and him kind of did battle. It was a great little storyline. I personally thought that Alex Riley was going to make it far. He didn't really get anywhere. He, I believe, was released from his contract at that point. Then showed up again down in NXT at a later time. Not entirely sure what happened to him after that. I thought he was going to be a decent deal in NXT, but I think he got released at a later time. And now it feels like he is heading to Impact Wrestling. You know who I really want to see, though, guys? I want to see Murder Clown. All right, we need more Murder Clown. Murder Clown. Murder Clown. Murder Clown. But welcome everybody here to the live stream. It's great to have you guys up in here tonight. If you have not done so, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you share this video around. And make sure you tell all your friends that Conman is live with Impact Wrestling. But it looks like Ohio versus everything, or everyone, whatever it stands for, has been kicked out from ringside, leaving Madman Fulton alone in the ring against the Gore Rhino, the Man Beast. And the fans saying, nah, 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 hey, 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 goodbye. Rule says, Con, I'm literally on the lowest quality setting, but it's still buffering. What do I do? I know it isn't to do on your end. I would recommend, my friend, just rewinding like 10 seconds, and hopefully that gives you just enough buffer space for your internet to catch up to the live stream. Just double tap on the left side of the screen if you're watching on mobile just a couple times just to rewind the live stream. That should give you some buffering time. If it doesn't, try reloading the stream. Maybe it will work out for you, and maybe it won't, though, unfortunately. But I really want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is going to win this match?
Well, it is March 10th. Madman pulled off the ropes. Big time.
Count of two, kick out by Rhino. And can you guys hear Impact playing loudly in the background, or is it very, very quiet? Let me know, guys.
I don't even like being in the same general vicinity as him. Just to be clear.
See your point.
Impact is very quiet. Okay, I can turn it up for you guys.
For the Knockouts Championship.
Is that better?
See what happens. Johnny Swinger and Glenn Gilberti against Willie Mack.
Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
It's awesome.
Reversal live Fulton.
Or will it be Rhino?
So intense, so scary.
Head on over to twitter.com/Conman167. It was quiet on NWA as well. Is it? Or was it, I should say. Interesting. Rule Kapar says it's fine now. Cool. All right. So everybody's saying that it's fine, but I need to hear you guys over on Twitter as well. Let me know, who do you guys think is going to win this match, Madman Fulton or Rhino? But Fulton just stalking Rhino. So, talking a little bit about Madman Fulton. Ever since I saw Madman Fulton lose to Ken Shamrock. Yeah. Ever since I saw Madman Fulton lose to Ken Shamrock, Madman Fulton has just went downhill for me. I don't think that was the intended decision for Madman Fulton to lose to Ken Shamrock, but it happened. And Impact Wrestling has seemingly just moved forward with the story of Madman Fulton, just basically trying to forget that that thing ever happened, just putting it over their back shoulder and basically saying, okay, that thing didn't really happen. It was not the greatest. You know, I don't know why. When I come here to Impact Wrestling, I don't normally overanalyze the booking decisions because, let's be real, they don't have too much to work with, and they're trying to do the best that they can with what they have available. But that was one of those booking decisions that when you see it, if that was the true booking when Madman Fulton lost to Ken Shamrock, you just have to be like, are you kidding? How much did Ken Shamrock twist your arm with that? Did he say he wouldn't wrestle if he wasn't going over? Because, man, that was a rough thing to feed Ken Shamrock. Sorry, to feed Madman Fulton to Ken Shamrock. Did I hear that on Thursday WrestleMania could be canceled? Okay. Very, very, very first thing I gotta say, everybody.
Fulton's expression never changes.
It is so difficult to talk about this coronavirus thing because everybody is freaking out about it, or people aren't taking it seriously. The truth of the matter is it's a serious problem, but it's a very easy thing to prevent, right? It's a very, very relatively easy thing to prevent if you wash your hands, if you just take basic sanitary precautions, right? You know, Braun Strowman said a thing, wash these hands. Just wash your hands. So it's a little difficult to talk about. Now, I understand the concern. I understand the concern with this whole virus thing, and I understand WWE needs to take the precautions, the necessary precautions. If that involves canceling WrestleMania, or not even canceling, let's back up there. If that means not having WrestleMania imminent in front of a live audience, if that means that nobody is going to be allowed in the arena, but they are still going to broadcast the show around the world, could be unique. Will it have the WrestleMania vibe? No, and that's why I have a tough time believing WWE is going to cancel WrestleMania. I highly doubt that they will, but if there is pressure from people higher up, from health officials, at the end of the day, the health and safety of the performers and the fans is number one. So I get it if it does get canceled. I don't know if they would cancel it. And I know that the word cancel is it's a little tough to use, because I don't believe they would cancel a show that they air live. I would be leaning towards suggesting that it would be an empty show arena. And what I mean by that is the show would still go on. There would still be entrances. There would be great overall feel to the show, but there wouldn't be a crowd. It would be an empty arena show, and essentially the WrestleMania moments would be literally right there on the screen, and people would be watching, but there would be no crowd noise. And so when you hear that as well, that makes you question, okay, should they do something like that? Because no, they really shouldn't have a WrestleMania type show with no crowd. They just need to maybe have like a minor crowd for it in some way, shape, or form. A crowd that they could somewhat control a little bit more, not 100,000 seats or whatever. Maybe like a 10, maybe even a 5,000, 10,000 seat arena. You know, maybe something like that could be a thing they could do. So that way they at least have some sort of crowd in the arena. But yeah, it would be a big blow. I don't think WWE will cancel it outright. Big boot there from Fulton, kick out at 2.5 by Rhino. So Colton Starman says, Vince has already commented on this. He said there is 0% chance the show gets canceled. The show must go on. There's a difference, though, between canceling and having to make adjustments because of health officials. If health officials say you cannot have a large gathering of people like this, you cannot put these people at risk, you cannot put your performers at risk to this virus, Vince has to respect that, right? So that's where you would probably end up getting an empty show arena. Now, I don't know for sure if... Do you guys think an empty show arena would work for WrestleMania? Because it just doesn't feel like it could work. Here's the big gore to Madman, count of 2. Wow. Wow, they just had Madman Fulton lose to Rhino? Okay. Hey, look at this OVE from behind. The Chris brothers. Dave and Jake Christ are just beating down Rhino. Oh, lights are out. Lights are out?
Another glitch. What is this? What do we got?
What the frick? What? No way! It's Sabu! Sabu! Sabu is here on Impact Wrestling. What in the hell? Sabu! This is weird. Oh my God! Sabu lifted up Madman Fulton. Can't land the choke slam. Sabu. Sabu, another DDT right on the chair. What the hell? Sabu has arrived here tonight on Impact Wrestling. This is hilarious. Coming to the save of his former ECW buddy, Rhino, saved by Sabu. That's cool.
And Sabu. We promise this show's unpredictable, folks.
Wow. EC Dub, EC Dub, EC Dub.
What is up, guys? We are back, guys.
All right, Melissa Santos, you're getting muted, my friend. Wow. What? Can I just say what? Sabu Is Sabu a part of the Impact Wrestling roster? Has he been a part of the Impact Wrestling roster for some time now, or is that his debut? Anybody who watches Impact Wrestling, let me know. Was that his debut? Michael Benjamin, he says, hey, Conman, sorry I couldn't be on the stream yesterday. My rabbit died. She was 10. Michael, man, my thoughts are with you. It's never easy losing a pet. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. So sorry to hear that. Scrolling up, though, right here, let's see. I know 100% fact that NBA, NHL, MLB, NCAA, and all their major sports have closed all locker rooms to everyone who isn't a player or coach. Yes. Yes, that is absolutely true. But yeah, just going back to that whole virus thing, like the whole idea of an empty seat arena, especially for WrestleMania, it could work. It would definitely make WrestleMania be must-see in a weird way, because you would be tuning in and just saying like, oh, hey, this is the best match that they can put on, right? Like, it would almost be like there is no crowd influence, and one of the most difficult things for wrestlers is wrestling with no crowd, because you generally dictate the pace of the match based on how the crowd is responding, and when they chant something to you, you give them a response in a certain way, whether it's shutting them up, making them boo more, or entertaining them in some way, shape, or form. That is part of the whole wrestling process. So you take the crowd out of it, it makes it just a wrestling match. And sure, you might be able to be connected at home, but are you going to be connected for 7 hours if it's just wrestling? No crowd, I mean, you'd still have the theatrics, but no response, right? No cheers, no boos, no chants, none of that. It's not WrestleMania without it, right? It would be, it might, and I hate saying this, it might come across as boring. It might end up being one of the more interesting must-see WrestleManias, but on the more boring side of things, because you wouldn't have the fan responses. You wouldn't have those quote-unquote WrestleMania moments. What makes WrestleMania so special is the energy in the place and the fans going to see that event, the fact that it comes once a year, and it's like the biggest spectacle in sports entertainment. You take the fans out of it, it's not must-see anymore. People saying move it to Wembley Stadium and all that. You can't just move the event to a random stadium if you're going to cancel it in the one place. You know, it's not going to be able to be that simple just to pick it up and move it to one of the most popular arenas in the entire world. Definitely not. But welcome everybody here to the live stream. If you have not done so, please make sure you smack a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to this channel. It was really, really cool to be featured on NWA Circle Squared earlier today. I never thought that would end up happening. I never truly thought that I'd be featured on a wrestling show. Even though it's just like a tiny little opportunity, it's still an opportunity. It's still that exposure to some other people who may not be aware of your work and what you do. So yeah, I'm quite honored to have been featured on NWA earlier today. Let's get back here to Impact Wrestling. Oh, who's this? Chris Bay. That's right, Chris Bay is on his way to Impact Wrestling, baby. The ultimate finesser. Chris Bay. This guy could be good. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Tessa Blanchard, after
Here's Tessa.
a successful title defense last week against Taya Valkyrie, I'd want to ask you what's next. But given the implications for tonight's match with Eddie Edwards and Michael Elgin, I think we already know.
I always knew that I wanted to become Impact World Champion, and with that comes an inevitable target on my back. I've already faced Ace Austin and Taya and successfully defended my World Championship. Now I'm approaching one of the toughest challenges yet. What that challenge is, I'm not really sure yet, but you can bet that I'll be paying close attention tonight to find out. Eddie and Elgin have both said that at Rebellion they're calling their shot. So tonight I'm calling mine.
Oh.
Eddie, Elgin, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Because at Rebellion, I'm walking in and I'm walking out. as world champion.
Huge night for all of us here at Impact.
Cookie cutter promo, but good cookie cutter promo from Tessa Blanchard.
Number 5, Eddie Edwards versus Michael Elgin, and we already know what the winner's going to do.
Yeah.
They're going to go on to face.
That's one thing that Tessa Blanchard certainly doesn't have going for her. She doesn't have her promo game that makes her stand out above from anybody. She basically just has a promo game that is very, very much cookie cutter. You take it from over here, you replace a few words, you bring people in, you say your opponent is good, the other opponent is good, whatever the challenge may be. I can take it, yada, 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 but I'm going to win. And that's a cookie cutter babyface promo. You got to find some way to captivate the audience just a little bit more than that. I'm a fan of Tessa Blanchard. I definitely am. Her promo game is not weak, but as a champion, I want to see her game move forward. I want her to prove, and I mean this, I want her to prove that she is worth being known as the world champion. She is supposed to be the best, the number one thing that Impact Wrestling has to offer. I need to feel that connection a little bit more. I need for her to reestablish herself as a top-tier performer in Impact Wrestling, not somebody who just goes by the cookie-cutter crumble way. I want to see the next step from Tessa Blanchard. I want to see her evolve her character. I want to see Tessa Blanchard morph into that top-tier, top-of-the-world performer that I think she can be. It's the Desi Hit Squad now.
Indian Speed Warrior, the Lion of Hindustan, Normally Shira. With his tag team partner, my Indian soldier, Rohit Raju, the Desi Hit Squad.
Desi Hit Squad.
So the Great Gama introduces us to the Beer Indian Warrior Shira. And Raju, who he calls his Indian soldier.
The Desi Hit Squad. Shira, to me, is a guy that you should probably keep your eyes open on. This guy, each time I have seen him on his screen, he has been very impressive. He looks like Jason Momoa, so he's got the looks down. He's got the size, he's got the strength, and he's got a little bit of in-ring ability as well. He's still got a long way to go. He's incredibly green in the ring, but this guy is going to be something. It's time for a little Rascals, though. How you folks doing? Time for a little Rascals. Oh, get a little Rascals. Get a little Rascals. Get a little Rascal.
2/3.
The Rascals are here. What channel is it on? I can't find it, and I want to watch along with Con. Sophie Hornby, it's available on Twitch, my friend. If you go to the Impact Wrestling Twitch channel, you should be able to find this match right there. All right, guys, let me ask you, who do you think is going to win this match? Hashtag Impact on Access TV. It is either going to be Desi Hit Squad, or will it be the Ras? I think they're building up the Desi Hit Squad, are they not?
Yeah, for sure.
Leah Henry, thank you very much, my friend, for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Okay, apparently my Twitter's not working, so I'll try this tweet here again.
Dez has lightning quick offense. They can strike from anywhere.
So Impact is either going to be Rascals or Desi Hit Squad. There we go, guys. Twitter.com/Conman167. Who do you guys think is going to win this match? I'm here for Su Yung and ICU. It's the highlights of the night. Well, I'm just curious about what this ICU thing truly is. Basically saying I see you. So, can you just imagine? Just imagine this. All of the hype regarding everything with Matt Hardy and the ICU thing ended up being Matt Hardy. Can you imagine if Matt Hardy returns back to Impact Wrestling and that is the place he chooses to continue his story? I would mark out. I'd be like, yeah, man. Yeah.
from the Rascals.
Danny Mitz says, so if a woman won the world championship, does that mean a guy could win the women's championship? Technically speaking, that should be the case. Yes, technically speaking, that should be. I would be a lot more upset if a man won the women's championship as opposed to if a woman won a man's championship. And the reason I say that is because the men always have other places to go in most wrestling companies. You've usually got a mid-card champion, you've got a tag team champion, you usually have a world champion, you usually have some sort of like money in the bank or contract thing or this trophy, the Call Your Shot trophy in Impact Wrestling right now. You usually have some sort of mid-card thing, and then you might even have like a television title or like a hardcore title or something like that. So you have all those titles available for male performers to go to after they're done in the World Championship picture if they wanted to. I think it would be yes, technically speaking, it should be allowed that a man can compete for the women's championship if a woman is able to compete for the men's championship. Yes, that technically should be allowed, but in the terms of wrestling, I don't think that needs to be the way that it's presented. Men have never had a problem being viewed as either equals or greater than in the past. I'm not saying guys aren't, okay? Don't spew my words. But there's never been an issue for male performers. Women performers have had to fight their way just to be taken on the same serious plane as male performers, right? It doesn't matter about your color. If you were a woman in the past compared to a man, you are relegated to bra and panties matches in wrestling. You're relegated to just looking good, looking hot on TV, dressing as skimpy as possible to try to drive up the ratings. That's not the case in 2020 anymore. The women are great wrestlers nowadays. I mean, they were always pretty damn great, but they're being taken seriously nowadays, which is good. Kick out there.
You know, Wentz was spending a lot of time over there arguing with the official, Don, and it allowed the Desi hit squad for a little 2-on-1. Perhaps the Rascals could use someone like
whatever they feel more comfortable in, yeah. ICU leader could very easily be Brody Lee. It could be. Is it going to be? Most likely not. I bet you Brody Lee is going to AEW. I know that there was a photo that Brody Lee, i.e. I.e. Harper, Luke Harper from WWE, if you guys remember who that is. He was seen taking a photo with Sammy Guevara. I wonder if even I can search it up for you guys. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point, actually. But yeah, there was a photo of Brody Lee and Sammy Guevara at a hockey game. Lead that to all the speculation you want, because I believe that Brody Lee is probably going to AEW. Nice kick right to the chest, and down goes the Desi Hit Squad member into the cover. Count of 2, kick out. Danny Mitz says, I'm not opposed to R-Truth winning a women's title, as long as he doesn't dress as a woman trying to win it, right? And that's the big thing that WWE has to be careful of. If they have a man try to dress up as a woman to try to win a women's title or something like that, it will be viewed as very, 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 very offensive. Personally, we saw the backlash when Santina Marella came into the Women's Royal Rumble. I did not like it. I thought it was really poor time by WWE to even consider doing that in 2020, but they did anyways. And if they ended up having a man dress up as a woman in order to win a title, it just would not be good. It really wouldn't be good, folks. The heel heat would be there, absolutely, but it would not be a good look on the business, and right now you kind of need some good looks on the business. Look at Shira. Oh, what a kick! Big boot again, Shira. Just got caught. Shira eats that one, though. No way. Insaguri catches Shira off the ropes. Tag has been made. The Rascals are starting to fly here. Back around. Kick to the chest. Kick to the middle of the leg. Kick to the chest again. Shira's dropped. Double super kick delivered there.
And the Rascals. Where are they going? Wentz on one side.
Wentz. Swanton. Oh, wait, what the hell? Super kick delivered. Again. No, what a spiral tap. It's over. 1, 2. Wait. You're gonna pin Shira?
Continue to have their issues.
You're gonna pin Shira? You're gonna pin Shira.
You sure you want to do this?
Huh.
Baby, you know I love showing off my body.
Yeah, every chance you get.
But then trolls think they have the right to comment about me. Like, I don't want to hear all the nasty things they're thinking whenever they see me. Ew.
Gross.
They act like these natural curves were just made for entertainment. Disgusting.
Oh!
Whoa, wait a minute. I thought you looked nice in that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How dare you?
Joey
How
Ryan.
dare you offer your unsolicited opinions about this woman? Oh, it's just a compliment. No, no, no. You're just like those trolls on the internet, objectifying Katie by her looks.
No. You're just twisting everything he's saying around and taking it way out of context.
Oh, I'm taking out. No. This isn't a YouTube comment section. We're not going to sit here and argue about this. We'll settle our business in the ring next week.
Okay.
Ho, ho, ho. You want the Deaners, eh? You got the Deaners.
Give her.
Give her!
We got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh, we?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
You see how that? Yeah.
Sure. RVD and Joey Ryan next week, all right? So it seems like Katie Forbes, folks, has shed her skimpy outfit. Personally, I'm a fan of that. And I don't mean that she's shed as in like she's stripped down. She has traded out her sexy, skimpy outfit that she once had that showed off a lot of the booty and even a little bit of the nips. She got rid of that, and she is going to go instead with this see-through shirt that's got stars over the nips and some pants that cover the big booty just a little bit more. So it's Impact Wrestling covering their asses. That's exactly what they're doing, and they are doing it for heel heat. Because think about this. Katie Forbes, she was just starting to truly get over. After that segment with RVD in the bed with the whipped cream and the two girls and everything, Katie Forbes was getting over. It was no longer like, what is this girl doing? Why is she out here like 3/4 naked grinding on RVD? No, it actually started getting a positive response. People were complimenting the story. People were complimenting the characters. People were like, okay, these characters are entertaining. They're good. Like, they were turning face, yet they're just big asshole heels, right? That's big asshole. I can't believe I just did that. But they're asshole heels, you know? They're not meant to be liked. So what Impact Wrestling did is they were like, okay, we got in trouble with Twitch because of that segment. It's gonna happen again. There is way too much booty on the screen for us not to get in trouble with Twitch in the future. So we are going to trade that out, but we are going to get some heat on it as a result. Personally, I think it is a great move by Impact Wrestling. It allows their characters to move forward, and it just kind of desexualizes her a little bit more, and it gives her more of like a character. She's a real character at this point. She's got lines. She is there week in and week out. She's an integral part of the story. She shouldn't just be viewed as a sex object, and I'm glad that Impact Wrestling is moving that slowly away from Katie Forbes, because I honestly don't know if Katie Forbes can go in the ring or not. If she can, great. I would love to see her go in the ring. If she can't, well then, you know what? I'm really happy that they're moving away from a sexualized character, because that isn't really needed, especially when they've already got the character over now at this point. Katie Forbes is a character in her own right, as is RVD. They don't need the sexualized stuff, or at least the heavy sexualized stuff. They can drop it back a little bit. It'll be good. How you doing there, Kevin Langoff? Welcome to the live stream. He says, man, watched Ronda's last UFC fight. She was destroyed in like 40 seconds. Dude, I actually have a story about Ronda Rousey's first loss there to Holly Holm. I was in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. I had went down there to downtown with a couple of my buddies. We went to a casino that night. And we decided we were going to go to the Boston Pizza, which is just across the road from the casino. And we are going to sit there and watch the UFC fights, because Boston Pizza in Ontario, generally speaking, they normally put on the big fights for UFC. People can come. It's free cover. You come in, you buy your drinks, you watch the fights. It's usually a big fun time. So anyways, we went to the Boston Pizza for that, and I was sitting next to this guy now, and maybe not necessarily sitting. I was in the general vicinity of this guy. Didn't know him, but we got chatting with a couple beers in us, you know. And he was telling me at the start of the fight, he placed, what was it? He placed $5,000, I think, down on Ronda Rousey winning. And there was another guy right next to him that placed, I believe it was like $3,000 on Holly Holm winning. And I could not have, I really wish I took a photo, because the drastic differences in their faces, the drastic differences of the guy who just lost $5,000 to Ronda Rousey losing, to the guy who just won a massive bet of $3,000 on Holly Holm, the underdog. The dude he made a killing that night. But yeah, just the vast difference is in two people. Just the one, his hands were on the side. He was like, oh my God, this was almost a sure win. This was almost a sure win for Ronda. She lost to Holly Holm, and I just lost $5,000. Like, hearing that, you're just kind of like, oh my God, dude. You're looking at least to just double your money, because I bet you it was just like, it was something along the lines of like probably 2-1. I don't know what the odds were for that, but he probably was just looking for a quick doubling of his money. He was just probably looking to throw $5,000 down and walk out of the night with 10 grand. He was so wrong. Here's Madison Rayne, one of my favorite performers on Impact.
Frankly, I'm getting tired of this. This whole look, this whole Jordynne Grace Knockouts champion thing. It's over. Your 15 minutes of fame are done. So kiss that goodbye. Kiss that nice, shiny title goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the woman who is about to dethrone our Knockouts champion, Lacey Ryan.
So this is who
Lacey
Madison
Ryan
Ryan believes is going to be the next
Whoa.
champion, Lacey Ryan.
Lacey Ryan, okay. Ooh. So Lacey Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, she is going up against Jordynne Grace here tonight. I don't know what this girl's all about.
Now look, she has a great pedigree. She's been competing for quite some time, but she's in the ring with the current and reigning Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace, a powerhouse.
Yeah, Jordynne is tough and dominant. Remember when Mike Tyson first came in and just started cutting the swath through the heavyweight division? I feel Jordynne Grace is a bit like that. She tries to run right through people.
All right. So this is for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Colton Starman says Impact changed logos again. Look at the entrance ramp. It's not that red. They changed it to its blue neon. Well, you say that, but then the ones in the ring still have the red logo, the Impact with the corner turnbuckles. So I bet you they're just going to change their colors all over the place. We're going to continue to run ahead with the red logo that we've got right now. But here we go, everybody. Now I got to ask you, over on twitter.com/Conman167, who do you guys think is going to win? So who will win is the question. Hashtag Impact on Access TV. So, Jordynne Grace, or will it be Lacey Ryan? Again, twitter.com/Conman167. Thank you guys so much for voting over there. And let's pull this up on the screen now.
A short list of names, Don, that Impact has had their eye on, and it's a who's who.
Ah, there you go. Thank you, Matthew Minnow. Right there. So, folks, as I was saying earlier, there's the photo of Brody Lee and Sammy Guevara, courtesy of Matthew Minnow. Thanks again for sending that over right there, my friend. I do appreciate it. Ashton over here says, which legend did we not see for a very long time? For example, the Iron Sheik. What are you talking about? Which legends have we not seen for a very long time? I don't know. I don't know. There's been a lot of legends we haven't seen for a long time. Right hand delivered there from Lacey Ryan. This has to be a big step for Lacey Ryan. She needs to showcase what her skills really are in the ring. If she can stand one-on-one against Jordynne Grace, she's got an opportunity. A little bit of a awkward fall there. Delivered big clothesline from Jordynne Grace. Now Big Mama Pump down into the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, kick out.
Lacey Ryan sporting the fleur-de-lis on her kick pads. Those of you from Quebec will know what I'm talking about.
Like popular ones. Well,
Does that have any
yeah, there's been a lot of legends that we have not seen in a long time. There's a lot of legends we haven't seen in a long time. Too many for me to name, my friend.
Maybe she's a big New Orleans Saints fan.
Oh, back elbow delivered there. Jordynne Grace is down into the cover. Count of 2. Lacey Ryan can't get it though on Big Mama Pump. Now she's just gonna go into the ground and pound game. Some right hands being delivered there.
A vested interest in Lacey Ryan. I mean, maybe a brand manager. Maybe she can help her with all sorts of things in her career.
I like the way that they are presenting Madison Rayne right now as well. More of like a veteran presence in the locker room. The locker room leader, right? It's a pretty good presence to have. Nice spike shot right there. And going to transition right over into an armbar. No way! Taking the fight to Jordynne Grace here tonight is Lacey Ryan.
Jordynne Grace not breaking her grip.
How was RVD allowed to go to Raw Reunion while under contract with Impact Wrestling? Here's the thing. He didn't compete. He didn't compete, right? When he was at Raw Reunion, he didn't compete in a ring. Also, there is a thing called written permission that is available from other wrestling promotions. If you are signed to a contract, it's very simple. All you need is a written letter of permission to perform your skills for another company. That's all you need. Does not take much. Yes, the Mania poll is in Discord, my friend. You can go on over there right now. The Discord link is down in the description below. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if my Discord link is the correct one. Let me double check. Yes, it is. So you guys can click on that Discord link right there. Jordynne Grace to the cover. Count of 2. Kick out by Ryan.
Great intestinal fortitude by Lacey.
Where in Discord? In Discord, it is available. If you go right up to the very, very top on the left-hand side, it says information. If you click the drop-down menu of information, you should see welcome to the server, rules, announcements, sponsor role info, video uploads, welcome goodbyes, level rewards, and then the section that you're looking for is polls. So it's right at the very top, my friend. Oh, what a spin kick delivered there.
There's a knee.
Off the ropes, Lacey Ryan looks like she's a very talented performer into the cover. Count of 2, kick out again.
She's looked really good.
Lacey Ryan has looked really good. And yeah, Josh Matthews just called her a blue chipper. I wouldn't say she's a blue chipper, but I would say she's definitely a talent to watch here in Impact Wrestling. Lacey Ryan all the way to the top rope. Jordynne Grace with a palm strike to the chin. Now Grace, another palm strike delivered there.
Great look from high above. Gives you a real perspective of where these two are. As they may just come crashing into the canvas.
It was in RVD's contract before he signed that he was allowed to do the Royal Rumble and the Anniversary. Is that what it was? Well, there we go. Now we know. Now we know.
100%.
In case the only reason I
Buster coming.
was in the title pictures because the chat voted me into the left. Boom! Beautiful delivered. Jordynne Grace off the muscle buster. Count of 2. Oh! Kick out!
Shocked by that kick.
Wow.
What about you?
Absolutely. The only thing that I can credit that to is great.
Yeah, tonight's Impact Wrestling, it's just kind of plugging along slowly but surely, but it's getting there. Hey, Waleed, how you doing, my friend? Stomp right to the foot right there of Jordynne Grace. Now a forearm to the face. Grace takes her under, and a scoop slam delivered. Tells her to get up, but a forearm from Lacey Ryan. Grace tells her to get up, eats another forearm to the face. Jordynne Grace goes for another driver. Can't connect it on that one. Lacey.
Showing off her power here tonight.
What strength. Death Valley driver.
Lacey looks great.
Lacey Ryan looks like $1 million. Oh my God, are you kidding? Now going all the way to the top rope. Lacey Ryan. Frog splash. What? Cover 2. Grace just kicks out.
so close.
Holy.
Holy cow, that was close.
Madison Rayne, she brought Lacey Ryan here to Impact Wrestling. And she may have herself a Knockouts champion on her hands.
Matthew Minot says, Con, I was reading on Google that the ICU glitch could be the return of Sammy in a new gimmick. That would be interesting. I would be all for that. If Sammy Callahan could return as kind of like a hacker gimmick in Impact Wrestling, I am all for it. Oh, right there. Heads up. Jordynne Grace gonna go for a right hand. Can't connect on the backhand. Misses the kick. Does Lacey Ryan right there. Under a hook. Jordynne Grace. Uh-oh. Grace. The Grace driver. Grace driver blocked. Nope. Oh, that was almost close to being over for Lacey Ryan. But Jordynne Grace picks up the win. And Madison Rayne just walks out. No way. Madison Rayne just walking out all the way to the top of the ramp. Not a fan of what just happened there. Lacey Ryan took Jordynne Grace to her limit, but wasn't enough.
She was very impressive. But in the end, the champion with her hand raised high, back to the drawing board for Madison Rayne and her quest.
Thank you guys for being in here. If you have not done so, please make sure you smack a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Really is great to have you guys. Still coming later tonight, we got ourselves Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards in the final match of their best of 5 series. It is tied 2-2 right now. The winner goes on to face the Impact World Champion in Tessa Blanchard at the upcoming pay-per-view. I believe it is called Lockdown, which takes place again towards the end of the month on March 28th. 2020. That'll be Impact Lockdown. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Why am I doing that? That was so weird. Anyways, guys, great to have you all back up in here again. Jacob Toon, hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Great to see you here in the live stream. If you guys do subscribe, though, make sure that you do click on that notification button. You don't want to miss the live streams. Sometimes notifications don't get set out properly, so just know this. Every single day, pretty much, on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, and on Fridays. So you just don't have Thursdays. You will know that I am live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys, if you do not have your notifications clicked or you don't get notifications from this channel all that often, just know that I am live usually around 8 p.m. almost every day. So make sure you guys just tune into the live stream for that, and I will be here. I will be here. Matthew Minot says, I've sent you a tweet. Check it out. We will see, my friend. What did you send us? What? Oh, here we go. So I'm not sure how many know this already, but the QR code shown in Sammy's hacking short actually works. Here is a link to where it leads. I can't wait to see what other small details are encompassed in this gimmick. As a post on the site mentions, this is only the first code to crack. Interesting. So that QR code actually works. I'm gonna download a QR downloader right now. Let's just go right here. So QR or a QR reader, and let's see exactly what this thing is. What does it actually read? So let me just open this thing. Give me 2 seconds right now, folks. But, yeah, QR barcode reader. Let's see. Oh, wow, it picked it up instantly. realityislost.com. Yo, it took me to an actual website, folks. It took me to an actual website. Okay, this is really quite neat. So that QR code on the screen, folks, actually took me to a website, and there is so much like hacking going on. So let me read this right now. So it takes you to realityislost.com. Well, that told us absolutely nothing. Yeah, that told us absolutely nothing. Then right on the website as well, I'm going to try to turn down my brightness because you guys can't really see, can you? Right about there. Sure, we'll go with that. So then it says the ICU thing. So that's the logo of the ICU, guys. If you can't really see that, that's kind of what it is. So this is what it says right here. So posted from an anonymous location on Sunday, March 8th, 2020 at 5:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Across the pond, What Culture's YouTube was extremely easy to hack into. Your passwords probably need to be changed. People need to realize my issues go further than just Impact Wrestling. It goes out to the entire wrestling universe. I see you, What Culture. I see you, Simon Miller. I see everything. What the hell? They're calling out Simon Miller? Your entire website and social media is flawed. I'm going to continue reading. First, there's a promo.
Now we got a title match. We can be the first Filipino tag team champions. Boy! You just hear what I said?
No.
I'm listening now.
We have a title match against the North. We can be the first Filipino tag team champions. You know who's watching? Lola, Lolo, Tito Boy.
Hi, Tito Boy.
Tito Boy. You hearing what I'm saying, dude?
Listen. All I heard, first ever Filipino World Tag Team Champions. We got this.
Cool. All right, so it looks like they're going to be showing a flashback moment of the week. So I'm just going to be muting that audio for now. Let's continue reading this ICU thing that that they've got going on with Impact Wrestling right now. So again, just to kind of say this, I don't know what's been going on. If you guys are a fan of What Culture Wrestling, have they been playing into the ICU storyline over there at all, or has it been just kind of left off to the side? I truly don't know. I don't watch them. But he says, I see you, What Culture. I see you, Simon Miller. I see everything. Your entire website and social media is flawed. You've built a fake empire of YouTube idiots that think their opinion actually matters. You gain fame and fortune from running down and criticizing other people's hard work. Yo! What have you done? What hard work have you put in? Yet you feel a sense of entitlement with pro wrestling because you do wrestling reviews? You're exactly what is wrong with this world. You must be exposed. Signed, the ICU. Let's keep reading back here, folks. So back on Tuesday, February 18th, 2020, posted from an anonymous location in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Rascals trios was too easy to find on Google Maps. Just saying. The locker room leader, the 80s jobber, the stoner kids, the dude with the powerful wiener, the entire wrestling universe. All fakes, all imposters. I wonder when someone will actually be smart enough to figure out the big picture. This does sound like Sami Callihan. Let's go back to February 4th. From Tuesday, February 4th, 2020 at 8:20 p.m. posted from an anonymous location in Mexico City, Mexico. Did you really crack the code first? If so, welcome to realityislost.com. Congratulations, you weren't too stupid to figure out how to scan the QR code. Well, apparently it took me almost a month to do so. Here we go, I'm a little bit behind on the times. The older timers in Impact Management really need to invest in a better firewall system because this is getting too easy. Those idiots behind the scenes have no clue what is even going on, as their generation barely have knowledge to even send an email. What's the end game? Fame? Fortune? Clout? None of the above. I want to expose people for what they truly are. Fakes. Let's go back to Tuesday, January 14th, 2020. Man, this has been going on for a long time. Posted from an anonymous location in Nashville, Tennessee, says, "We're live, pal. Our society is disappearing into a virtual world of fakes and false prophets. Everyone puts on a mask online as they hide who they truly are in the real world. Social media grows stronger by the day while we forget who we truly are. I must teach this world a lesson of grave importance. The question is, when?" And that is it. So that is realityislost.com, folks. And again, if you want to go check it out yourself, you gotta scan the QR code, okay? So download the QR reader. I believe you should be able to scan it over on my Twitter. If you guys go over in my Twitter and my liked tweets, you should be able to see the photo that Matthew Bonneau tweeted at us here today. So Matthew, thank you so much, dude, for sending that to us. That was actually really quite cool. Steve, what you talking about there, boy? What you talking about? I want to know what it is that you're sitting on the edge of your seat for. I don't know. He says I'm nail biting right now on the edge of my seat. Well, I'm curious. Ashton says I'm a jobber pretty much. I think he's talking about the Conman Universe. Dude, how are you a jobber? All you did was lose a couple of matches, but you won the Royal Rumble. There's no way you're a jobber. No way. Super Tuesday, Con. Ah, Super Tuesday. Gotcha. Oh, that was a cool end to the Ultimate X match. Cool. Well, yeah, Ashton, you are going to WrestleMania, my friend. You are going to be competing for a title at WrestleMania. It's just the question is, which world championship are you going to be going after? Jason Dreamer's world title, or are you going to go after the world championship on Monday Night Raw? Sorry, Monday Night Con against Shane the Gamer.
I have to say, I see you all the time in your backstage role here at Impact Wrestling, but the Impact fans know you best and most fondly for your work on the TNA roster.
Oh, I think the saying goes, home is where the heart is. That's why I'm back in Impact Wrestling. That's why throughout my career I've represented the greatest city in the history of modern civilization, Detroit, Michigan. And that's why I'm really happy to announce that I'm going to be transitioning from a backstage role to an on-camera role when I become the special guest referee on April 3rd at There's No Place Like Home for the world title King of the Mountain match.
No way.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just want to inform you that
Moose and Chris Sabin
would not be needed as a referee because it is a ladder match. And on that day, I will climb up that ladder, grab that title, and become new Impact World Champion.
Sorry, I don't mean to burst your bubble or anything, but I feel like I should let you know that in order to win a King of the Mountain match, you actually have to climb the ladder and then hang the belt up in order to win.
Okay, whatever. On that day, I will grab the title, climb up the ladder, and hang it up.
Okay, well, there's more to it. In order to qualify to be able to do that, you have to pin one of the other opponents in the match. And then you're qualified, and then you'll have the chance to be able to do that.
Cool.
Qualify what? I'm already in the match, whatever. On that day, I'm going to pin my opponent, grab the title, climb up the ladder, and hang it up.
Cool. Great plan. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Big fan, but also there's a little more to it. I need to let you know that if you get pinned, then you will spend 2 minutes in the penalty box.
What is this, hockey? What idiot created this match? This is stupid.
He thinks it's stupid, huh? I guess he'll fit right in, huh?
I guess he'll fit right in, huh? Wow, that's funny. Little bit of a shot towards the King of the Hill match. All right, everybody. That is pretty neat to find out right there. Pretty freaking neat, if you do ask me. I don't believe I've ever seen a true King of the Hill match. I don't think I've ever sat down and truly watched one. The idea does sound stupid, but it has a history. It is a very, very silly sounding match. I don't think I've ever actually watched one, like I said. But could be good. I don't know for sure. Could be good. Whoa, guys. No need for hostility in the chat, okay? First of all, guys, regarding that person, okay, it is what it is. She just decided to move on, okay? That is the case. But we don't need to be dragging each other. We don't need to be dragging each other for decisions that people make, okay? This is the Conman community. We are here to watch the Conman shows. We're here to watch Impact Wrestling. We're here to watch wrestling in general. Let's have a good time. Let's not try to let one person diversify this community right here, and let's not try to let that one person split people's opinions on this community, okay? No need to be hostile towards each other. No need to be saying get out of here. No need to be doing all of that, okay? Let's just be good. Let's not be hostile towards each other. Let's keep moving forward with this channel, folks. Let's seriously move forward with it. Marcus Ryan says it is stupid. It's a reverse ladder match pretty much, but with the added thing of needing to pin somebody first, but if you get pinned, you have to go to a penalty box. It's different. Do I dare ask how's it's going? How's Do I dare ask how's it going? You dare ask how's it going, my friend, because it's going pretty good. I've had a great day today. Honestly, really, really good day here today. Got to see my sister. She came down, visited us for a little bit. We took a drive. It was a good drive. Nice day out. Starting to get warmer out. Was able to get back here. Was featured on NWA Circled Squared. Literally my reactions and my analysis featured right on their show. Just even for a few split seconds, yes, but it was still really, really cool. We're now live with Impact Wrestling. I'm still riding that high from last night. Where you guys just completely unleashed hell on the stream. That was hands down the biggest night we have ever had on this channel, donation-wise. So, yeah, it's been a good last 24 hours for Conman167. I've had a really good last few hours here. Oh, I know she does, SC. I know she does. I know she absolutely does. But you know what? Personally, I'm a bigger person than that, and if that person wants to talk crap behind my back, they can go right ahead. I've said my part. I've been nothing short of respectful to this person. She took things personally for whatever goddamn reason. She did. She doesn't want to admit that, but she took things personally. It is not on me. It is on that person for the way that she feels. I've been nothing but respectful to that person. Even in the final goodbye message, I was nothing but respectful to that person. She decided to take things personally. She decided to go to a different community, and that is A-okay. She can live her life. But I'm going to live mine, and I'm going to continue moving forward. But the person can be petty all they want. It was their choice to leave. I did nothing to make them leave. So, yeah. Anyways, that's that. But I'm excited for this match between Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards. Are you guys excited for that match? I really hope you guys are, because it's good. This has been a good build-up of the feud. I've really quite enjoyed it. I've enjoyed seeing the ways that... yeah, I enjoy seeing the ways that they've made these matches feel like they are really big. And they've made this final match feel like it's must-see. And it is, in a sense, it's a #1 contenders match. Best of 5. It's great. I'm so ready for this. All good, guys. No need to continue it on here, guys. There really is no hard feelings here from my end, if I'm being honest. Really is no hard feelings, because let's face it, that person allowed me to do this for so damn long. I'm sorry that things got kind of messy towards the end there because of random things that happened, and I'm sorry that things got taken personally when they were definitely not personal. But at the end of the day, that is not on me. That is not on me to dictate how people take things, right? All I can do is say my thank yous. All I can do is say that I appreciate people's support, and at the end of the day, it is on them if they choose to support me or not, right? I've always said this much. I will try to continue doing the best job that I possibly can to move forward. I'll always continue to try to be the best entertainer I can for you guys. I'll always try to put the best show forward. But at the end of the day, that is my job here, is to entertain people and to care about people and to talk to people. People take it the wrong way. That's not on me. It really isn't. Marcus Ryan says, off topic, what do you think Paige will do besides calling out Bayley? Maybe reveal a Nia Jax return and managing Nia Jax? I really hope that's not the case. I think Paige is going to be there just to kind of get some more heat on her, on Bayley, honestly.
You just can't find the right purse to go with your shoes. Well, like, that's like this, but like way worse, and it's just like, it like won't end, and it keeps going and going and going, and it's like,
Good luck with that.
I want another one. Can you help me? Yeah, you can help me. Like, what do you? This is not top shelf. Like, what is this? My God, this is just like so bad. I just. Oh, will you shut up, Valkyrie?
Whoa, Rosemary at the bar as well.
Your life is so hard. We just got everything we ever wanted. Our enemies fighting ourselves to the bitter end. And we feel nothing. Nothing inside. Emptiness. And you're writing about your life. This is horrible. Like, at first I missed like the springs. These are bad for you. But what's he gonna do? Kill us?
These are bad for you.
5 of the ones that kill the liver.
Guys, please don't be toxic towards other people in the chat, okay? I understand. You don't need to be telling people to shut it in the chat. Don't be toxic towards each other, okay?
My championship right ended. And now like, I don't even know what to do.
But yeah, let's move on from it, okay? We don't need to
I have nothing. It's like there's been
keep
a
focusing
death.
on it here.
Yeah. Rub it in, why don't you? Wait. You're saying you've lost everything? Like, everything right now. We've lost everything too. Valkyrie, what if this is the common ground we've been searching for?
Really?
Yeah?
Ooh.
What if this was the path that we missed? Don't you understand? It's only after you've lost everything that you're free to do anything. This isn't a time for mourning. It's cause for celebration. Wait, like a party? Oh my God, I love parties.
Oh my God, I love
Can it
parties.
be themed?
Yo! All right. Well, call me Susie and slap me silly. I love that segment. I love that segment. That was actually really quite entertaining. That was only the first hour. Oh, wow. That was.
I love it.
That was only the first hour. Oh, that was slow. Oh, that was slow. Yikes. Ah, yeah. I hope the second half is going to be a little quicker than that. All right. All right, so Willie Mack versus Swinger and Gilbretti.
He's injured right now. He's on the shelf. I don't want another tag team partner. Johnny Swinger tried to be the partner of Willie Mack.
Colton Starman says Impact is tough to get through. Yeah. See, here's the thing, though. The weeks that have been good have been good. The stuff that I have enjoyed from Impact Wrestling, I have enjoyed. But there has been a lot of things from it that I haven't enjoyed. And to be quite honest, I haven't really enjoyed seeing Glenn Gilberti and Johnny Swinger on my TV screens every single week. Willie Mack, for me, I think, you know what? Willie Mack, I'm a fan of. This guy has won me over. When it comes to superstars truly winning me over, when it comes to Impact Wrestling, there's not been too many superstars that have won me over. I've either been aware of superstars coming into it, they either under-delivered or over-delivered based on where their status was. But people who have gotten over from a superstar that I did not care about coming into the show, where I just looked at him at first glance, was like, this guy does nothing for me, I'm going to move on to the next performer, whatever. Willie Mack has won me over. He is so talented. It's really impressive, and the way that he moves around that ring is one of a kind. It's quite cool.
He could have put the brass knuckles in one of the 18 bandanas that he has on his body. Where do you get brass knuckles in 2020?
All right, here we go, though, everybody. Let me ask you over on twitter.com/Conman167, who do you guys think is going to win this match?
Are now named the swinging disco balls. Hello.
Yeah.
You like it?
Not really, but it just fits the team.
So who will win is the question. Hashtag Impact on Axis TV. It's either going to be Willie Mack, or it's going to be Swinger and Gilberty. There we go, guys. Twitter.com/Conman167. What is the main event here tonight? It is probably going to be Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards. Yeah, probably going to be Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards, the best of 5 series finale. Ace Ashton says, my live chat is so slow for me. Well, there's not a ton of people here in the live chat, my friend. We've only got 64, and not everybody is typing along, right? That's the one thing here with the Tuesday live streams. Our NWA live streams and, of course, our Impact Wrestling live streams are a much smaller community. We are not nearly as big of a community here as, like, say, for Monday Night Raw or for Friday Night SmackDown or even, hell, NXT and AEW. This has got to be like the diehards of the diehard Conman fans, or if we happen to have just a few Impact fans sprinkled in, sort of deal. So it is a completely different show, and it's one of those shows where I can kind of get to know you guys. We don't truly pay too close attention to all of the wrestling. We'll watch it in the background, but it's not one of those shows that you got to pay attention to every little tiny detail here. It really isn't.
Okay, what does he have?
Exactly. So I can see your comments right here on Tuesdays. It gives you a little bit more time to talk to me. Jared Valerio says Impact Wrestling Twitter got hacked. Has it been hacked again? Let's go there. Let's head on over to Impact Wrestling.
That's very old school.
Yeah, hacked again. Hacked by Follow Reality is Lost. At Reality is Lost. You got to follow them, folks, on Twitter. Yep. Very different stuff.
Well, I don't know if the referee's going to do that, is he?
Well, then he's going to have something on him.
Gilberty in off the tag. He's had to have those pants for decades now. And look at this, Willie Mack just being driven into the canvas. And Willie, maybe he needs a partner now.
So sorry, I'm just looking at some photos between Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary.
He's going back to the quarters.
Interesting stuff. Kaz Rush says, Conman, do you watch MLW wrestling? I don't, my friend. I don't. Oh, Colton Starman says, not hacked, it's ICU, people are gullible. No, not you, Con. Good. Making sure that you know that I know it's not in actual hacking. Just making sure. Now down to the cover is Gilberty. Count of 2. Sorry, that was Johnny Swinger, but a kick out by Willie Mack. Do I think it could be Sammy? Yes. It definitely could be Sammy Callahan, without a doubt. It could be him.
On Willie Mack, I'm convinced that Swinger dips those bandanas in something.
Well, it's not soap, I can tell you that.
Something that burned the eyes of Willie Mack.
Well, that smell that's wafting over us here is called hot stuff.
Yeah, what is that?
It was banned in most dressing rooms about 15 years ago, but both Gilberty and Swinger like to lather it up.
And Swinger!
Oh.
I will say one thing.
Can you say it after this
Into the cover, count of 2, kick out by Willie Mack. He did have a hacker gimmick before. He had a hacker gimmick in NXT, if I'm not mistaken, when he was, what was Sammy Callahan's name before he was Sammy Callahan? He was, oh, I can't remember what his name was in NXT. What was Sammy Callahan's name in NXT?
There's Gilberty.
Frig, as soon as I see it in the chat, you guys are you're gonna let me know. Oh, I can't remember it.
This would be number 2. It's the idiot's elbow.
Here goes Gilberty.
What a moron! Look at him.
Wait, who the hell? What the hell? That's Ace Austin.
There's a cover by.
Oh, he's got the tag.
Wait, what the hell?
Wait, he wants to tag.
What's nice of him, right?
Why the hell? Oh, Solomon Crow. Solomon Crow. That was it. Solomon Crow. Solomon Crow. Thank you guys for reminding me. There you go. Solomon Crow. That's what it was. But why the hell is Ace Austin down here with Willie Mack? Oh, stunner from Willie Mack. Is Willie going to make the tag?
He's got a tag team partner. I'm so confused right now.
Everyone wants a piece of Willie Mack.
I just don't get it. Why the hell is Ace Austin down there?
Ace Austin is, well, he looks like
he's a heel. He made the okay. So Ace Austin, a heel, teaming with a babyface right here, going right after Glenn Gilberty. Nice spin kick, catches him there. Unless Willie Mack is going to be the next challenger to Ace Austin's title. That could very well be it. Oh, beautiful move. Down goes Gilberti. It's over. Count of 1, count of 2. Broken up from behind, though. Johnny Swinger makes the break. Now Swinger gets swung in the face. Right hand connects on his jaw. Now a kick from Ace Austin. Right across the back. Another kick to the midsection. Ace Austin is unloading on him. Willie Mack into the corner with a forearm there. Is it Ace Austin or Ace Ashton? Well, I mean, you're Ace Ashton. There's Ace Austin in the ring. Oh. Oh.
So much for that.
Willie, I think he's finally realizing what's going on here. But it's working. Like you said, Don.
What a kip up.
For the Samoan drop. Willie did it.
Willie, beautiful standing moonsault as well. Is that it? Is that enough? Bro, the next segment. Holy shit. Is there something big going down next segment, my friend? Glenn Gilberti has been taken down. Willie Mack.
Ace has called the audible.
Ace Austin with a big boot right there. Ace Austin. Oh, what a frog splash from Willie Mack. Down to the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. It's over. Willie Mack and Ace Austin pick up the win. That's absolutely the right call, but why the hell did Ace Austin help out Willie Mack? Extending his hand out to Willie. Willie shakes his hand, and Ace Austin helping Willie Mack.
Willie Mack looks absolutely stunned.
Yeah, Willie Mack is confused, just as confused as Conman is. All right. Jessica Havoc backstage. Oh. Oh, it's Su Yung! Su Yung from behind. She has Jessica Havoc. She's trying to choke out Jessica Havoc, folks. Oh, Havoc just drives Su Yung into the side, though. Uh-oh. Jessica with a steel chair misses the right hand, or sorry, misses the steel chair shot. Now Su Yung and Jessica Havoc just both come to blows in the hallway. Another shot with a steel chair. Both of them crank off each other's steel chair. Another shot with that steel chair, and that hurts the hands of Jessica Havoc. Ducks underneath the steel chair shot there. Su Young's hands got hurt. Oh, Su Yung is being choked out. Su Yung being choked out here by Jessica Havoc, but now the noose being put right around the neck of Jessica and slammed right into the wall. Oh. Is Su Yung gonna officially bury her? There's the bloody glove. No way from behind though. Jessica Havoc with the noose around the neck. Su Yung. Oh, Su Yung turning it around. Mandible claw. Mandible claw. The claw is in on Jessica Havoc. Catch. Oh my. In the casket.
All right, guys, we are back. Wow, that was unexpected.
Jessica Havoc just got placed in the casket. Is Jessica Havoc dead? Did Su Yung just kill her? Can we get a rip in the chat for Jessica Havoc? Oh my. She's done. Wow. All right, everybody. If you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys so very much for being here tonight so far. Raul Kapar just tweeted something at me a minute ago. He says, hacked by Reality is Lost. Says, yo, Matt Hardy, what have you been up to? Follow Reality is Lost. Oh, wow, cool. And then he says, just watching some Impact Wrestling on Impact on Access TV, making sure that Vanguard AAR hacks you before you hack him. Reality is Lost. I see you too. I honestly, you kind of want to see Matt Hardy in Impact Wrestling. I don't know about you guys, but I think Impact Wrestling would offer the best spot for Matt Hardy to truly dive into his character, to put on a spectacle, to try to bring eyes to Impact Wrestling. Like, he's likely to go to AEW. He is likely to go there. He is also more likely to return to WWE than he is to end up in Impact Wrestling, but it could still happen. You never know. I mean, he was there before. He had great success in Impact Wrestling when he was there. He reinvigorated his character. That's where the whole Broken Universe began. It could work. It really could. Ace Ashton says, do you have a chance to read my new tweet I sent you? Let me scroll down. He says, I don't know if you answered this question already, but who do you think will beat Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns after they win their titles? No idea. No idea. It's too far ahead for me to possibly even think about. We don't even know for sure if they're going to win the titles at Mania. We can assume, but we don't know for sure, right? Yeah, I honestly don't know past WrestleMania. I'm not in that mindset right now to truly sit down and think about who I would book long-term for Drew McIntyre to take the title off of McIntyre. Also, who I would book long-term to take the title off of Roman Reigns. No idea at this point. Golden Bullet says, the Tessa with the belt thing is just kind of annoys me and makes no sense. It's like a man winning a woman's belt. Well, okay. Let me say this much right here. I do understand what Impact Wrestling is doing, and at the end of the day, if the World Championship, because it's not called, think about this, guys, it's not called the Impact Wrestling Men's Championship. It's not. It's not called the WWE Universal Men's Championship. It's not called the WWE Men's Championship. It's straight up called the Universal Championship, the WWE Championship, the Impact World Championship, AEW World Championship. There's no men label in front of it. There's nothing like that. So why does it have to be just a men's championship? It doesn't. Personally, if you are able to rise to that rank and you are able to rise to become a top-tier performer regardless of your gender, if you can draw the money for your business and you're considered the top star in the business, you should be the world champion. Doesn't matter on your gender. I totally get what you're saying, because it would be weird if a man won a women's championship. Absolutely. But as we were addressing earlier in the show as well, the men have more titles to fight for. They have the X Division Championship in Impact Wrestling. They have tag team titles. They have Call Your Shot trophies. They have all these other storylines. They've got legendary storylines, yada, yada, yada. And the Knockouts in Impact Wrestling only have the Knockouts Championship. There really isn't anywhere else for them to go above the Knockouts Championship. There's no growth for their character. There's no natural progression sometimes. They get very stifled by the lack of ability to challenge for top titles. So personally, I truly believe, especially in a company like Impact Wrestling, where their top star is a female performer in Tessa Blanchard, she might as well be the world champion. Why not? There's nothing that stops it, in my honest opinion. Are you guys excited for the upcoming show, though? The one night only, There's No Place Like Home, April 3rd. Friday, April 3rd. Folks, hang on one sec. Let me just see something here. Friday, April 3rd is also SmackDown. Oh, that's going to be difficult to stream both at the same time. We might have to do a SmackDown live stream and a Impact Wrestling There's No Place Like Home live stream simultaneously. I don't know what time it begins, but
cheated every time. It's not my fault, but you're not holding up your end of the bargain, Pally. Well, you know what? What? You're done. What do you mean? I'm finished with you. I'm finished with you. I'm gonna fire your ass. You can't fire me. I'm the leader of the team. What team? The team that I created, the Swinging Disco Balls. The Swinging Disco Balls? That's right. We suck. No, you're fired. You stink. I'm done. I quit. Who do you... I quit.
Well, they're done.
What am I supposed to do with all these Swinging Disco Ball shirts I ordered?
Oh, that's hilarious. That is funny. Con, you see this as a new series for Impact in Canada? What? Wait, what? This is a new series for Impact Wrestling. What do you mean in Canada? This thing right here, the gut check? If that's what you're talking about, the gut check. Yeah, I did see that this is a Canadian thing. Pretty freaking cool. Colton also saying, what do you think of every Sunday at 8 p.m.? No. your time. You did a 30-minute review show of all the shows. A quick recap, 30 minutes would be short, sweet show that you wouldn't quite that I wouldn't quite get tired of. Thing is, my friend, on Sunday nights when I'm not live streaming, I am playing hockey. I really like to be able to get out of the house to do some physical activity when I can, and I play hockey. So Sunday nights, doing a show on a Sunday night when I don't have a pay-per-view is not an option for me right now. Maybe in the future, who knows, but also doesn't interest me right now. Not right now.
Damaging our competition. If we can't trust him,
Do I think Becky will retain at Mania? No. I think Shayna Baszler takes the title from Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. I think Rhea Ripley defeats Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. And then I think that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are going to enter the tag team title division and win the tag team championships, potentially from the Divas of Doom. That's right, Natalya and Beth Phoenix at a future pay-per-view after WrestleMania. That's what I would do. That's how I would book it. I would book yourself Rhea Ripley going over Charlotte Flair so that Rhea Ripley gets a massive rub. I would have Shayna Baszler going over Becky Lynch because that establishes a new heel champion. You can then have Ronda Rousey come back to face Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler for the title, and then you could have some sort of 4 horsewoman sort of deal right there. Then you can have kind of Bayley and Sasha get involved in the mix, Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke get all called up. That's how you get into the 4 horsewoman storyline. But I think you got to start it with Shayna Baszler winning the title from Becky Lynch, becoming a top heel, a dominant heel over there on Monday Night Raw. And you need Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair winning the tag team titles from the Divas of Doom, in my honest opinion. Wally he just says, I'm tired of Becky as champion. It's been over a year. You should never, ever, 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 ever grow tired of a champion as long as they are producing good in-ring work and producing good stories. Personally, I am not tired of Becky Lynch as a champion. I did say that Becky Lynch needed to find that next gear, that she needed to find something to evolve her character, and she has. She has evolved her character very, 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 very well since WWE TLC. Going into TLC, she was a boring, flat character that I honestly thought should have the title taken away from her pretty soon. That has changed. She found the next gear. Her feud with Asuka was, going into the Royal Rumble, was epic. That was a way of reestablishing Becky Lynch as the dominant character that she is. Honestly, I'm still a fan of Becky Lynch. I think she's doing great stuff, and for that reason, I think that is the time to take the title off of her. You don't want people to grow truly tired of her. And when you have people here in the live chat saying they're growing tired of Becky Lynch, she has been on top for way too long, or yada, 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 you got to find the next story for her. For me, that story is her tag teaming with Charlotte Flair one more time to try to capture the tag team titles. That's what I would do. People ask me, why is the ring so tiny? The reason that the ring is so tiny is because WWE actually uses a much bigger ring. The standard ring size for the independent scene is much smaller, and Impact Wrestling is no different here. It's also used that way so that you don't blow up in the ring. If you think about it, when you hit those ropes, you have to take 1, 2, 3 steps, something like that, before you reach the other rope. And it takes less steps to get from rope to rope. When you're running the ropes, it's not as tiring. It's an extra half step less or something like that. But as a result, it makes the ability of the wrestlers to last longer.
Scott, I know you've been playing
be
this
there.
pretty close.
I said that very
You gotta
weird.
pick 2. I have to ask you, which 2 are you thinking?
What title would I bring back to the WWE and why? I would bring back some sort of television title. You guys have heard my thoughts on WWE needing a television title. I think they truly, truly need a TV title. They need some sort of championship that can be defended once a week on TV, that the title can mean something. And then there needs to be some sort of additional thing. Oh, here's the ICU thing again. Oh. Oh, Ken Shamrock returns next week, folks. Main event.
Elgin, who's going on to Rebellion to challenge for the world title.
Here we go. Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards. Main event time, everybody. The winner of this match moves on to face Tessa Blanchard for the World Championship. Oh, yeah.
Number 5 is moments away.
Can I send you a quick message on Twitter? Do you mean like through DMs or anything? Like, my DMs are always open, folks. Whether I respond to them or not is a whole nother question, but you can obviously send your stuff that way if you would like. Completely up to you guys.
It's 2-2. Who's going to Rebellion to challenge for the World's Championship? We find out.
Everyone wants the World Heavyweight title to come back. Yeah, but you can't have it come back as like some sort of television championship. You can't have it come back and be anything other than a main event slot, right? It'd be so disrespectful to the title's history, if you would. When is TJP and Falaba versus the North? Don't know the exact date, but we're probably coming up on it. Got to be getting pretty close to it. Says, I sent it. All right, my friend, I will take a look. Okay, thanks for letting me know there, Colton Starman. That I don't really care about too much. I don't care about likes and dislikes sort of deal. It is what it is. More so care about people spamming in the chat. People being an absolute toxic piece of shit, sort of things like that, you know. That's what I don't like to see here in the live chat. Ryan Armstrong, how you doing, my friend? He says, just found out from PWU that Razar from AOP suffered a bicep injury on Raw last night. Pro Wrestling Insider, is that what you meant? Let me see here. So Razar injury, WWE. Let's see. No way. Yikes. Man, folks. Not good. More injury news. So there you go. Razar of the AOP suffered an injury during this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. Razar and Akam joined Seth Rollins and Murphy in a big 8-man tag team match against the teams of Viking Raider and the reigning Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Although the exact spot was not specified, Brian Alvarez noted during the Tuesday episode of Wrestling Observer Live that Razar suffered an arm injury during the bout. It is believed that Razar suffered torn biceps. No! Oh, no. Alvarez said in today's WOL show, he is still being evaluated. The match saw the Monday Night Messiah score the pin to secure the victory for the team after hitting the Ford of the Street Profits with a stomp for the 1-2-3. Damn. That's not good, man. You gotta hate to hear that. Let's go to Fightful. Frank, are they going to be reporting the same thing? Damn, folks. You got to ask yourself, how is WWE going to fix that for that little stable? Because the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, needs kind of his big goons. It felt like they might have been building towards a Street Profits versus AOP match at WrestleMania for the tag team titles, maybe with the Viking Raiders in the fray as well. But it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing, so I really don't know what to think about WrestleMania right now. Obviously, Razar, if he's got torn biceps, he's not going to be at WrestleMania. But who knows? Maybe the injury isn't as bad as the first being reported. Oh my God, is this... No way. Oh my God, we got ourselves more. We got more of their videos, guys. The Walmart wrestlers are back, and this time, are they in a McDonald's? Oh. No way. No way. How neat is that? Oh, a GTS? What? Oh, uppercut? Look at these guys just watching them give her. No, don't do it. Don't do the Spanish fly. Don't you dare do a Spanish... No, what are you thinking? Oh my God, no! What the hell? Oh my God, he's going for a Styles Clash!
Oh my God.
Styles Clash off the top! Oh, how did he... What? And he's going to lock in a figure 4. Ah, that is great. That is excellent right there. That is excellent. That's better than anything Impact Wrestling has produced here tonight. Oh, that is freaking awesome. I love those Walmart wrestlers. How in the... My God, these guys are going to blow up. I mean, they did get booked somewhere, I believe. They did get booked, so that's huge news for them right there. All right, everybody, we're going to get this thing going, though. Let's get it. Who do you guys think is going to win this main event right now? We've got ourselves Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards. Should be good. So who will win? Hashtag Impact on Access TV. Will it be? Will it be Elgin?
Oh, it definitely has. Taking years off.
Or will it be Eddie Edwards? There you guys go. Head on over to twitter.com/Conman167. 2 kick out. Hey, C Wrestling UK, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. C Wrestling, he says Impact did suck tonight. It has not been very good. That first hour was one of the slowest hours of television I've watched in a while. Matthew Bino asking me, how do I get verified on Twitter? If I had the answer for you, buddy, I would be verified on Twitter myself. I'm not. No idea. Yeah, honestly, that freaking thing, that video that we just pulled up from the Walmart wrestlers wrestling inside of McDonald's might very well have been the most entertaining wrestling we saw here tonight. Those guys are going to be great at some point. Someone's going to book them big time, and somebody's going to become rich as a result. Ace Ashton asked me, what happened to Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe, what was it again? Samoa Joe, it was a... Did he get suspended? Did he get suspended? I think he did, right? Yeah, it was this, the wellness violation, right? Let's just go all the way to the end of his Wikipedia because, you know, that's the most accurate form of information for wrestling. So it says on the December 23rd edition of Raw, Joe was attacked by AOP. The following week on Raw, Joe returned from injury, saving Kevin Owens by attacking AOP and Seth Rollins, turning face for the first time since November of 2015. On February 24th, 2020, Joe was suspended for 30 days for violating the WWE wellness policy. See Wrestling UK says, did I watch AEW Dark Conman? New female character, just insane. I'm going to have to check it out. I actually did see your tweet there about the new female character, but I didn't watch I didn't watch AEW Dark this week. I was actually watching the latest edition of the Ruthless Aggression documentary on WWEnetwork.com. Really quite enjoy that series. The Ruthless Aggression era for me was literally the start of me watching wrestling. Like, I believe Ruthless Aggression began in like 2002, 2003, something like that. And I started watching wrestling in 2005. So I had that that whole experience of seeing all those superstars kind of rise through the ranks. I got to see the John Cenas. I got to see... Did I see Brock Lesnar? I don't believe I saw too much of Brock Lesnar. I think he was gone for the most part before I started really watching wrestling. But I got to see all those guys come right through the ranks. It was really quite cool. By the way, guys, I forgot to pull the poll up on the screen, but it is now live. Like I said, head on over to twitter.com/Conman167. Vote in the poll. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. Can I live stream AEW Dark? Good question, man. Could I? Yes. I could. It's a little tight with NWA Power on Tuesdays and with Impact Wrestling at 8 p.m. There really isn't a ton of time in between the shows. Yes, you can do it. It would have to go according to plan every single week, which it doesn't necessarily go according to plan every single week. You would essentially have to live stream. You would have to live stream NWA Power at 6:05 p.m. You would hope that ends before the 7 p.m. time of AEW Dark, because I believe it starts at 7 p.m. Does it not? Then you got to get to the Impact live stream by 8 p.m. And so that 1 hour frame, that 1 hour window that you've got, it's a quick turnaround. It's a really, really quick turnaround. You also got to remember that you got to eat at some point as well. Maybe in the future, guys, I don't know. As of right now, streaming AEW Dark isn't necessarily something that I am overly pumped to try to do, but I do need to keep watching it. I watched it last week. It was entertaining. I think it's integral to know the stories of the up-and-coming superstars on AEW. It'd be fun to add it to our programming if it was truly possible. I'd have to, again, sit down and look at how the day is already running. But I'm not really sure if that's the direction I want to move into. I kind of like having that little hour that we've got. I like that little hour. It is nice. Jason Hong, how you doing, buddy? He says, who do you think that Jon Moxley will defend his title against at Blood and Guts pay-per-view, since the Inner Circle will battle against the Elite? The Blood and Guts pay-per-view. See, it's not a pay-per-view, though, my friend. Jason Hong, it's just an edition of AEW Dynamite. But it's called Blood and Guts. So it's AEW Dynamite's Blood and Guts. That's the name of the Wednesday show. It's not a pay-per-view. It's an absolutely free show you get to watch right on your normal TV screen. So I'm not entirely sure if they are building up to a world title match at Blood and Guts. I don't know if they plan on having the World Championship defended on that show. They might. And if they do have somebody go up against Jon Moxley for that title, could maybe look at, if you want a one-off, you could maybe go somebody like Jake Hager. That'd be enough of a one-off match that people would be invested enough in order to see. You could do MJF. You could do MJF versus Jon Moxley and move away from the Cody storyline a little bit if you wanted to, while maintaining the fact that these two guys, Cody and MJF, do not like each other. So you could do MJF versus Moxley. I think that's a match that you got to push down the line a little bit more. You need a little bit more from MJF just to continue on with that heel heat that he's got, move him forward before going to Moxley. So I don't know exactly who the next guy is for them to feed to Jon Moxley. You almost kind of want to see it be like a superstar that isn't going to win the title, but is going to get a cool opportunity. What I would say, I believe that they had Darby Allin already face Chris Jericho for the world title a while ago, right? And that was a cool match that you knew Darby Allin wasn't going to win, but it was a great showcase match for Darby Allin. So why not maybe take a heel of similar structure and present them in such a form to take on Jon Moxley for the world title? You know he's going to win still, but you never know. It could be a really good match. Pac versus Moxley's not a bad one. That has one of those vibes that you could say, okay, yeah, Pac's not winning this world title right now against Moxley, but they're going to put on a good match, so Pac's not a terrible idea. Pac is also kind of their versatile player there in AEW. You can put him in any segment, and he's going to kill it, so that one could work. It could be somebody... You could do somebody like Lance Archer if you wanted to. Just debut them in a big way, have a fun start match. It could be good that way. Who do you guys think? Wallet Hejaz says, have you ever gone a stream without donations? Yes, my friend, this one included. We have not had a donation here this stream, and that is A-okay. You don't need to have donos every single live stream. Yeah, I've been doing this for 7 and a bit years now. I've been doing it since 2011. November 11th, 2011, in fact. Been doing it for a long-ass time. And so, yes, I've had tons of live streams that I've made $0 from. Tons of live streams. Oh, Casey donated early on. Oh, yeah. Hang on 1 sec. Why doesn't my donos say... It says I got no donos in here. Or was that in the NWA Power live stream? Yeah, that was in the NWA Circled Squared live stream that she dropped that dono, I believe. Or was it earlier this stream? Show me 0 revenue during this stream, which is okay. I don't need to make money on this one. We had ourselves a crazy night last night.
So bad. Elgin talking to Eddie, saying, hit me again.
Elgin thrown back inside the ring.
Yeah, I mean, hitting someone as hard as you can,
and we'll take a look there, Raul. So he says next week. Haha, this is just the start of things. These idiots, real Josh Matthews and Cyrus Overhuge, have no idea what's coming next. Next week, yo! Next week, all will be revealed.
give him too much time. Here comes Eddie Edwards now with the Boston native.
Cool, folks.
Forearm to the face.
I'll say this. In this entire series, this is the best Eddie Edwards has looked for a prolonged period of time, Josh.
Yeah. Quickly went down 2-0. Elgin was looking for a
all the way up. Down, misses that one.
Through there, and Elgin with the boot.
Hey, the Leafs beat the Lightning. That's freaking good news. Finally, the Leafs are getting a win.
Eddie puts on the brakes.
Big win for the Leafs over the Lightning. Wow.
Elgin has him up.
Michael Elgin, what a slam delivered right there. And now Eddie Edwards gets hit with a DDT. To the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, kick out by by Eddie Edwards.
Michael Elgin, Eddie Edwards, match 5. 2-2.
I'm just looking up right here, right now, what you guys are saying. This is kind of cool. I'm personally, guys, me and Becca, we have completely gotten into Minecraft over the last little bit. Seriously, we have been playing it and playing it and playing it with basically all of our free time. Oh, we're going to go to commercial break, though, I believe. So, anyways, we're just going to close that back. Yeah, so we've been playing so much Minecraft. We're having so much fun with it. I personally, and I understand why I have a ton of fun with it, because I know that I used to make so much content on Minecraft here on this YouTube channel. And it used to be a ton of fun for me. I used to love every second of it because I would create content on it, right? But after a while, when that content really didn't take off too much anymore, when I wasn't having as much fun with it, I felt like it was a little forced to create the content. I didn't enjoy the game as much. But ever since I stopped playing that game, got it out of my system, hadn't played since I stopped creating content sort of thing, we picked it back up on PS4, played split screen, and I have been having so much fun with it. It made me go back all the way to my my early days here on YouTube, right? Where I was sitting there just recording videos because I was having fun playing the game, right? I've been brought right back to that awesome feeling of just having fun with a video game and not creating content off of it. It's been so enjoyable. So very enjoyable. But no, it was not Becca there, Colton Starman, that was in that build off from those videos many, many years ago. That would have been Zy Let's Play. The good old Chaos Craft server. We had so much fun on that server. So much fun. Oh, it was a great time. Ashton says, will I show up before WrestleMania and I will reveal my opponent? Yes, you will, my friend. You will be showing up before WrestleMania. We're actually in the build to WrestleMania now. I do have to ask you guys, though, when would you like for our WrestleMania, the Conman Universe WrestleMania, to go down? Because we are going to do a 2-day event, so it will be a Monday and a Wednesday. We will try to get literally as many people on the card as possible. Multiple multi-man matches, legend matches, battle royals, something like that. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to make it really must-see. But I think we should do it, honestly. We should continue with the trend of doing our pay-per-views the day after the actual event. I think April 6, 2020. I think we should aim that April 6th is our WrestleMania here in the Conman Universe. That gives us exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shows. Gives us 7 regular shows of Monday Night Con and Wednesday Night Bob to build to WrestleMania. And it gives us the ability to build also a little bit on CMU Dark. Maybe we'll have a Members Championship match at WrestleMania, something like that, just to kind of make it special. Normally I said that it would be defended right there on CMU Dark, but maybe for something like that for WrestleMania, we could have the Members title defended there. Just something big like that, right? That's what I think we got to do. Anyways, we got ourselves this match going on right now. Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards are just throwing everything they got at each other. Matthew Benoit says, Con, will I be at Mania? Honestly, man, I'm going to try to get everybody into WrestleMania that I possibly can. All right,
These two are loving this.
I can't guarantee anything, right? I can't guarantee anything, but I will try to give you the best opportunity that I can, my friend.
This is a prize fight.
Ace Ashton says, will I be written off the show if I lose? No, you won't be written off, my friend. You're still on the show. You won the members draw to get in there. Your character's not going anywhere, my friend. Just because you're no longer a member on this channel doesn't mean that I'm going to remove you from the series. That's not really the goal of the series. Once you're in, you're essentially in, but obviously at the end of the day, people who support the channel by being members and all that, they do tend to be featured a little bit more, but that is only fair in my honest opinion.
This series has had everything.
Did y'all hear that Luke Harper signed with AEW, says Waleed Hijaz? Ashton, buddy, please don't worry, man. You are still a very respected person on this channel. Don't worry, my friend. Do not worry at all, okay? Yeah, I have not heard the news that Luke Harper has signed with AEW. I don't believe that's actually the case here, my friend. I believe it's not true at all. Yeah, it isn't confirmed. AEW Luke Harper. Let's see. I'm just Googling it right now. Yeah, back all the way on January 30th, there was an article written by Bleacher Report saying he's likely to debut. 13 hours ago, AEW hints that another WWE star could join the company. AEW rumors, Jake Roberts reportedly could manage a former WWE superstar. Yeah, this is all just coulds, if, maybes. It's just all that wrestling clickbait crap that is out there online. That's what it is. Like, again, there's a whole bunch of what ifs. It could happen. Yes, it could definitely go down that way. And if it does happen, you know, I'm not saying that the rumors out there are false, but I'm literally growing so tired of seeing rumors and clickbait crap and this and that and yada yada yada. People are just hurting the wrestling business. The people that believe that they are helping it by writing their opinions and presenting their opinions as fact it's so bullshit. It's so bad. It's so harmful to the wrestling community, and a lot of wrestling YouTubers and a lot of wrestling article writers do so. They do not present it in the right way, and they usually present their own opinions as fact, that this is the real reason why this happened, or whatever, or breaking the scenes behind the curtain, yada yada yada. It's not good. It's really not good for the wrestling business as a whole. Nice kick out from the electric chair there by Eddie Edwards. And the thing is, you can do rumor videos right. You can report on rumors correctly. You can present it in a good way. But the way of presenting it is not real reason why blank lost. It's not the real reason. It's what you think the real reason is. You are not there at Vince McMahon's ear. He's not sitting there in your ear telling you the real reason why he booked the match that way. No. You're looking at the match and you're looking at opinions online and you're presenting those opinions as fact, and it hurts the wrestling business. It's not good, right? Think about this. If you go back 30 years ago, there might have been online wrestling discussion forums, maybe. Michael Elgin, oh my God, what a throw! Down goes Eddie Edwards. You go back those 30 years, the wrestling business was completely protected because people didn't break the business. People weren't out there purposely exposing the business every chance they got. They weren't out there purposely saying, oh, this world title match happened here for this reason. Oh, looking ahead to this match is set and booked for WrestleMania. So that means everything leading up to WrestleMania is so predictable. No, you can guess. But the thing is, when you guess and you make a video that is literally you presenting it as a fact, not a theory, a fact, fans take it that way, because not to be rude here to wrestling fans, generally speaking, there is a very gullible fan base when it comes to wrestling. Very, very gullible. They believe everything that they read online. They believe the things that they see online is fact, because people pretend it is fact, but they can't differentiate between what's an opinion and what's a fact, and as a result, they're very, very gullible. Wrestling YouTubers sometimes, wrestling article writers, take advantage of that gullibleness. Really do. Nice bomb there. Into the cover, count of two, kick out by Elgin. It's a reason why somebody like Brad Shepard is able to even remotely have a wrestling news site that he earns money off of. It's the fact that he gets random traction online, because the guy's an idiot and he makes up stuff. He's an absolute twat hole. But people are gullible enough to believe his crap. People are gullible enough on Twitter. People in the wrestling community are literally gullible enough to believe a guy that has zero credibility, who has been openly discredited by like nearly every major wrestling person out there. It's even been majorly discredited by WWE on Fox. The guy's an idiot, yet he still gets traction, yet he still gets clout from it, because people are gullible online for whatever reason, especially in the wrestling business. What a power bomb there from Michael Elgin. 2 kick out by Michael Elgin. Thank you, Austin Olsen. I appreciate that, buddy. It's really quite cool. Ryback called Dave Meltzer the cancer of wrestling. See, here's the thing. Ryback is not wrong. He's also not right. Dave Meltzer has positive influence on the wrestling community for sure. He also has a negative influence on the community because people take his word. Oh my God, spinning powerbomb. 1, 2, Elgin kicked out of that one. But also Dave Meltzer does have good sources. He does have some good insider information. But the thing with Dave Meltzer is he does have good inside information, but he also presents his opinion a lot. He is viewed as an insider, and that his word is the truth, but he speculates a lot. And that's where the issue lies with Dave Meltzer. It's not about his content. I think his work is very beneficial to the wrestling community almost as a whole. I do believe Dave Meltzer does more good work than bad. But the bad work comes from when he is talking about something, he has an insider source information, and he mentions that this is heard from his source or whatever, and then doesn't necessarily differentiate when he stopped referring to his source. He literally will present an opinion sometimes as fact, and that, again, is the biggest issue with the wrestling community. Count of 2. Oh, what a kick out by Elgin. Ryan Armstrong, that was a false thing once again spread by Brad Shepard. Again, literally what I was just talking about. Brad Shepard started that whole damn thing that somebody in WWE had the coronavirus. That was not true. Brad Shepard started that absolutely disgusting rumor, and people here are believing it still. People even in this live chat believe it. That's the type of negative influence that guy has on the whole wrestling community. He is a piece of shit. He really is. Oh, Michael Elgin spinning through. He's got him all the way up. Oh my God. Elgin hooking the legs. Michael Elgin drops him all the way down. Bridging. No, he doesn't elect for a cover. Now he does. No cover. That was weird.
Looks that way. Here we go. Cross face now. This is the move that
Daniel says, Conman, I want to leave this chat for good. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, my friend. Hopefully, if you truly want to leave this chat, then hopefully you know where that exit button is. If you don't want to leave this chat... Oh! What? Eddie tapped! Eddie tapped! Wait a second. Wait 1 second. Eddie Edwards tapped out. Michael Elgin pinned. No way! Are we going to get ourselves a triple threat match? We got ourselves some controversy. The 2 referees, 1, 2, Eddie Edwards tapped out, but was the 3rd count down in time? We got a 3rd referee. 3rd referee. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Literally, he tapped at the exact same time. 1, 2. Oh, boy, that is so close.
There's our executive vice president, Scott D'Amore.
Here's Scott D'Amore, the executive vice president.
I believe the tap out takes precedent.
He says, calm down. What the hell? Daniel, nobody wants to ban you, man. It's your choice if you want to leave the stream or not.
And here comes the world champion.
Here comes Tessa Blanchard.
Remember, both men said they want to challenge Tessa for the world's championship.
Is Tessa going to say, I'll take you both on? Here's Tessa.
She has a vested interest in this match.
Hey, I'll settle all this controversy right now. Eddie Edwards, Michael Elgin, at Rebellion, I'll face both of you.
Why are you kidding?
Wow.
Is she crazy?
Rebellion.
Tessa Blanchard just said
So it's not going to be at...
I'll face you both.
Wait, one sec.
With the world championship on the line.
So it's not going to be at Lockdown. It's going to be at Rebellion. Interesting. That's different. So we're going to have a long-ass build to that. All right. Rebellion's a long time away. I don't really know how they're going to build all the way to it, but we'll check it out, right? We'll be along for the ride. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's more exciting than just Eddie Edwards versus Tessa. It's more exciting than Michael Elgin versus Tessa. Eddie Edwards has the Call Your Shot trophy, but the referees can't seem to make a decision here. Who won? The show was not great. The show was not great. It was not great at all. That was one of the weaker episodes of Impact Wrestling I have watched, and I mean, we sat through their entire Mexico tapings as well. Yeah, that was not a great episode, but I mean, at least there's some controversy. There's a little bit of a story moving forward. Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards, their chemistry in the ring is undeniable. They are solid in-ring talent. I bet you mixed in with Tessa Blanchard, we could get a really cool match. But, yeah, just a little on the weird side. That's the show. That's it. That's their way they decide to go to that. I don't know exactly what is planned here going in the future, but I'll watch. Am I hooked? No, not yet. So get me hooked, and then maybe, just maybe, it'll be worth watching every single week. Anyways, though, everybody, that is going to bring us to the end of the show here today. Thank you so very much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to see your name pop up all the way over there. Making sure you turn on those notifications as well, as that really helps you remind yourself when I'm live, because sometimes YouTube doesn't send out those notifications because YouTube is a silly Billy. Once again, though, everybody, thank you so very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Again, I'll be live tomorrow with both with both AEW and NXT. That is live tomorrow night. We're also live during the day with the Conman Universe at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that is it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I've been Con, and that was Impact Wrestling, March 10th, 2020.